All right, hello. Hello, and welcome to Pick Central Barstool's daily gambling show, where we've got almost all the gamblers here today. I do have to start off with a little bit of sad news. It's his choice, but yesterday we decided as a group, well, the ones of us that have nuts in our pants decided as a group to vote the right way and to vote that a parlay bet by one of our members shouldn't count because it wasn't bet. And we decided it couldn't count on the books. I voted for that. Marty voted for that. Big Av voted for that. Rico didn't because he's a pussy, and Smitty also a coward. Anyway, Mintz yesterday was fine, but somewhere during the night decided that was too much for him, and he is no longer on the show. So I hate that he made that decision. I like the guy. He's a very nice guy, and it is what it is. Marty's here today. We've got Big Av here today. Smitty is over there in the corner thinking of his parlays that he's going to job the system with. And for the second time on the show, we've got, it was always Jersey Jerry. Hello, Jerry.
How you doing?
You seem solemn today.
Yeah, I'm a lot calmer than I was.
When were you not calm?
About 13 minutes ago.
So you were on you're going to be on the Dave Portnoy podcast, the Dave Portnoy show, correct?
Yeah.
And the subject for that is you in the fight with Jeff Nadeau?
Correct, yeah.
Now, I don't want you to spoil anything on the Portnoy show because I would probably get fired for it. But you can see that clash later when that podcast comes out, correct?
Correct, yes.
It was heated?
It's pretty heated, yeah. Pretty heated.
All right. See him on Mush the Line talking a lot of shit still right now. Jerry, it was great. And also, I was sitting at my desk, and I get a phone call from Jersey Jerry. He goes, Marty, please calm me down. Marty, come please downstairs and calm me down. I'm just friends with the maniacs here now.
I'm not going to lie, as former Rough and Rowdy fighters, Mush, I think we got an automatic victory on our hands if that happens.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even think it's close.
You think he's going to smash Jeff Nadeau if they fight at Rough and Rowdy?
Yes, and that's nothing against Jeff Nadeau.
Well, it seems like it is.
I saw Jerry hitting the bag yesterday, and Jerry's got that look in his eyes. It's something not all there. He's not going down no matter what. I got Jerry in a knockout.
I trust my guy Large's boxing expertise. He liked the left hook.
Jerry, he did.
Sharp, crisp left hook.
He tweeted at me and said, Jerry, nice left.
Let's not all suck the man's dick. Yes, he put on a 13-second video of him popping the bag a couple times. After that 10 seconds was up, he looked a little winded.
Can I not tell my friend he looked good hitting the bag?
No, that's just all. It just seems like we're all just telling
he was going to the body shots.
We're rubbing his shoulder and saying,
he had a good left hook.
Popping that bag.
Large is our resident boxing expert. He said he liked the left hook.
You see the pop, Brendan?
Yeah.
You see the pop?
I saw the pop. You were popping that bag.
There's a French bulldog, too.
But how long can you pop it like that?
2-3 rounds.
There you go. That's all.
But it ain't going to take 2-3. It's going to one round.
You're not even training either. That's just you doing it.
Yeah,
getting up out of bed.
That ain't nothing. You get me in the gym, it's done.
He's been training his whole life.
Yeah. Yes. Jerry would have this one in the bag. It's not even our differences aside from Nadeau. Jerry has. You want Lancaster or you want Jersey?
That's
fair point.
It's a fair point.
It's a very fair point.
It's a very fair point.
There's another video I wanted to watch. I'm just telling TJ to pull up his other fighting video that we can watch. Did you see that video? I would like to see that one. So
I have no comment.
TJ, you gonna pull that one up for us? Did you see the text?
Yeah, hold on.
Okay.
Just no comment.
Yeah, we'll have that in a minute. It's a fantastic fighting video, and it just shows what you're going to be up against. But my question is this: so you just started, and you and Jeff Nadeau have never met. You don't know each other.
Nope.
So what's the beef?
I put in a parlay plus $500 to win $37.50. Julio to score a touchdown and Tennessee Titans money line. I got robbed, so I tweeted Dave about it, and I texted him, and he tweeted it. I said, can we make things right? If the rule changes where the heel doesn't have to come down, if the toe comes down, I just ask for the $500 back. That's all. Maybe next year.
Yeah.
And then this guy takes it upon himself to then come at me and tweet at me and disrespect me. Listen, it's one thing to disrespect me. When you disrespect Jersey Jerry Army, it's a different story.
But he didn't disrespect Jersey Jerry Army, did he?
Yes, in him disrespecting me, he disrespected the Army that's behind me. And once that happens, they ain't happy and I ain't happy, and then all hell breaks loose.
You don't mess with the JJA.
He pinned it right away.
So he came at the Don and the Jersey Jerry
That's
Army.
a message to not only Jeff Nadeau, but everybody.
Everybody.
Go on the record.
So anybody that comes at you is also coming at the Army.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you look at a couple months ago, during the Bachelor season when Victoria came at me on the Bachelor.
What? I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, the girl Victoria that was on the Bachelor.
No, I figured it was a girl, but
Yeah.
what?
She came at me. I was on the golf course with Matt James and Tyler Cameron. We were golfing, and all of a sudden, I just asked him a question. I said, Matt, how's Victoria's body? Because on TV, it doesn't look nothing special. She took it as body shaming, decided to post a picture of some fat guy eating chicken tenders on the couch, and then that's when the Army and that's when Jersey Jerry got upset, and we in fact canceled her.
Are you talking in the third person?
She was
Pretty
removed.
much. Yeah, she's done. Her career is done now.
Jersey Jerry's a feet guy anyway.
Yeah, she doesn't have nice feet.
Well, okay. All right.
15 ranking at best.
I got to talk.
15 seed.
I got to talk to the chat boys for a second. You guys are so damn stupid. Mintz is in Florida doing a Hooters commercial today. He'll be back tomorrow or Thursday.
I actually forgot about that.
Jesus Christ! Yeah, no,
He said that.
hashtag bring it. They are so easy to fool.
What, were we going to kick him off?
What do we get? We don't kick anybody off. What? I just took one sentence and I got 3,000 dudes just sitting there, just bring back Mincy, bring back Mincy.
Also, not true. You don't kick anybody off. There was a cowboy and a former Major League Baseball player.
Oh no! I never kicked them off. They were never on the show. I never kicked them off.
Okay.
They started a competing show, and that thing.
Oh, I thought everybody was a part of the show at once, and you made a decision.
No. The show started. I was told by Dave, do a gambling show every day. Have me and Dan on it. So we come in here, and I think the first day it's going to be me, Dan, and Dave. And he sits down and he goes, "Where's Marty?" I was like, "Oh fuck!" And so I go get Marty.
That was a good day.
And then all of a sudden,
That was a good day when Brand thought it was just him and Dave. And
I did think that.
Dave goes, "Where's Marty?"
Because he told me.
Good.
And so he says, "Where's Marty?" So I go get Marty, and then Dave lasted on the show a smooth 3 days.
All right, well,
Dan lasted 3 or 4 months. But
Let it be known you're defending the cowboy right now.
I'm not defending the Cowboy.
That's what it sounds
I
like.
don't have any beef with the Cowboy. See, Brandon Walker. Hi, Jersey Jerry. Brandon Walker.
Sounds like you're Switzerland right
Brandon Walker just does his job.
Oh.
He focuses on his lane. He does what he has to do. He doesn't worry about squeezing other people out. He isn't that emotionally shallow. Isn't that right, Jersey Jerry?
I respect that, Brendan.
Thank
I
you.
respect that.
What in the God's name is around your neck?
It's the Jersey Jerry chain.
Blue collar.
Blue collar, done by a welder.
The fuck do you know about welding, Brandon?
That's a fair point.
A lot, yes.
Is Jersey Jerry 2 words and Jersey Jerry Army's also 2 words?
Jersey Jerry Army's 1 word. It's a hashtag. And then the Jersey Jerry is 2 words.
Got it. Just need to make sure when I start tweeting things,
Oh, I love the JJA.
Chat boys, I love you guys, but you guys are really stupid. Just really dumb. Just functionally stupid. So are you and Jeff Nadeau going to fight?
For him, it's about the money. His first question was when my agent reached out via Twitters that messaged him and said, hey, can we make this happen? He says, is the money right? So this guy's rationalizing, Brendan. You know what I mean? He's thinking to himself, is the money worth it to get knocked out? Me, it ain't about the money for me. It's about the respect.
Two questions real quick. Twitter's, pretty sure it's singular. That's not a question. Question 2, agent?
Yes, I have an agent.
Okay, just making sure.
I would have loved to see that call to your agent.
No, you don't.
I do.
You came in and did the sit-down meetings with Dave by yourself.
I do have an agent.
Well, what does he do?
I can't disclose if he's in-house or not.
Is it your mom?
No.
Big Cat?
I can't confirm or deny that. Not yet, at least.
I fucking love Jerry.
I don't know if I like you or I hate you yet.
I mean, it seems last night that you don't like me much because you picked Nadeau to win.
What?
You did.
No, that was on the show yesterday. Yeah, no, I said everybody.
He did, he
said he
did.
thought
Because
Nadeau would win.
Jerry, here's the thing. Everybody here is a bunch of cowards. They'll look at you and they will say, "Oh, you're going to win. You got a great body." But I'm just saying, Nadeau's crazy.
No.
Nadeau's going to come in like this.
What
He's
is
going to
he
get
crazy
You
from,
think
though?
Jerry's not as crazy as Nadeau?
I think Nadeau's real crazy. I think
But
Jerry
Jerry's
might
the
be
guy
fake crazy.
who battled the substance abuse, picked himself up, dusted himself off.
I didn't know
got
that.
back
Congratulations.
This guy's been working 100 hours a week for the past 20 years.
Doing manual labor.
I just think it's a mistake for everybody to discount Nadu. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to stick up for the guy.
I respect it. I respect it. I get it. You know what I mean? But let me ask you something. Me, Jersey Jerry, during the drugs and stuff like that, I live on the street. I'm a street kid, Brendan.
I'm not sure I believe that.
You know, do some research. Call my mom.
That's for real.
Yeah, she picked me up in front of Dunkin' Donuts dumpster. And I can tell this guy, Jeffrey, he's not no street kid.
Okay. All right.
Congrats on the kid.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, no, congrats for real.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Everyone's healthy. Everyone's doing good.
I'm glad he's healthy.
Yes.
He is 0-1.
He is 0-1, correct. Like I said, the bassinet is no more facing the TV. It's turned around. Yeah. He lost privileges already.
You're okay.
He's lost
Stern but
privileges.
fair.
Let's talk. Let's
Stern
talk.
but fair.
Let's talk sports. You know why I'm really upset at you? You told me it was going to be the Steelers' year, and it's not.
It doesn't look like that so far.
No, it doesn't look like it
And
at all.
I don't know who was talking about the offensive line, but it's horrible.
Well, the offensive line's one thing, but what is the offensive coordinator doing? Just not letting
Matt
Big
Canada.
Ben cook.
Yeah, Matt Canada. I don't understand it. I don't get it. But the offensive line, somebody mentioned it on the pick'em maybe 2 weeks ago. They are right, and I want to give them their respect. The offensive line is abysmal. I think it might have been you, Brendan.
Was it?
it
Probably.
might have
If it was a right football take, then it was probably me.
it
Yeah.
was,
So last night, Monday Night Football, it looked like for a while. That's confirmed your agent right there. Big Ed, I have a question.
I just have a quick thing to say.
There's one question though you gotta have to answer.
What?
Are you Jersey Jerry's agent?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I mean,
It's confirmed now. It's confirmed now.
He said he would not
wouldn't
confirm
disclose
nor
it.
deny it.
No, yeah, I am.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
You're good. No, you're good.
Yeah, but I am.
Confirmed now. They were
pro bono, I'm assuming.
I just want it on the record, though. Rico doesn't get to take part in any of this.
That's what I said.
Okay.
That's
Thank
what I
you.
said.
He doesn't get anything.
'Cause he had an
doesn't
offer to
talk
fight.
about this. He doesn't get anything. He doesn't be in his corner. Nothing. It was always Jersey Jerry, and anyone who wants to get involved has to be all about Jersey Jerry.
Jersey Jerry Army.
He's going to try to make it Miko.
No, I know he is. And he had an offer to fight Nadu for like $350,000,
Correct.
and he never took it.
Correct.
Was that serious?
Correct.
350,000.
I think so. Oh, now it's about the money a little bit, huh?
The problem is he only recently brought me on as his agent. You see the results he got? He got a new contract.
You got a new contract already?
No, not him.
No, Rico.
Oh, Jesus.
I didn't realize Dan was just offering agent services.
Yeah, I would love that. I don't know, actually. Rico's didn't go well. Do you guys...
Well, Rico was lying.
That's true. Jersey Jerry, honestly, is Rico's worst nightmare.
Why?
Because you are everything that he's not. You went. No, I'm not trying to pitch you against each other because he's not. He loves you, but you have a job. You had a job with a pension.
Mm-hmm.
You quit that, bet on yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You
Sounds familiar, doesn't it?
go after the do and will actually do it. Just saying. Am I wrong, guys?
It does seem like this is the manifestation of what Rico pretends to be.
Just saying. Just saying. I now I have two maniac, very good friends in this fucking company, though. Two nut jobs.
How you just calling them very good friends? You've known this guy for like
I
4
talked
days.
to Jerry. I mean, I was on the phone with him last night. I mean, I talked to him.
We talk, Brendan.
a
We
lot.
talk.
You and I should have some team building exercises.
We should.
We should.
Brandon also, I meant to tell you, when new people come in, Brandon likes to hump their leg a lot, and then once they're done with the juice, he
The
throws
very
them out.
opposite of that is taking place here.
No, usually you do, I said.
I'm not humping his leg. I'm trying to keep you guys from humping his leg.
Usually you do, though.
Whose leg have I humped?
Nick.
Oh no, it's he and I are just friends.
No, at first.
KB was here before I was.
Yeah, no, and you went to KB and Nick when they came up. Me. I'm fucking around.
These are all people I just do stuff with. Monday Night Football last night. So the Packers beat the Lions. It looked early
I was right.
like the Lions were going to cover. It looked like they were going to, upset the apple cart a little bit, but the Packers just wore them out. Won by 18. You gave Lions out yesterday and you switched to the Packers?
I did.
A lot of controversy about that.
I wouldn't say controversy. I made the text to the producer at 1:41 p.m.
That's my fault.
Okay, it's TJ's fault.
I didn't text.
TJ,
I tweeted at the wrong.
Do you have the video of the other video?
Yeah.
All right, let's just check out this fight video because this is incredible stuff, and I just love to get everybody's gut reaction here. Just if we could just, okay, so that's just.
Hey, what are you doing? You're going to get everybody here killed.
What I mean, look at this.
You know what? That's to
Look
me.
at
To me, that's love.
Yeah.
Oh
would
my
do
God! You guys are such incredible, gigantic pussies.
Zah.
He's getting
Zah.
on his all fours like a dog.
So is that love?
I got nothing to do with this.
No, it's
My
love.
hands are up. My hands are up. Nothing to do with this.
Guy wearing Ohio State shorts would never do it. That's all I'll say.
Thank you, Big Ev.
I'll leave it there.
Thank you.
Michigan shorts, not surprised.
Why do we all just lay down and let people rub our bellies? That's not. Come on,
That's TikTok.
You do what you got to do for content.
Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna
Smitty. I legitimately hate you.
Hey, I'm just grateful
You
to
are
be here.
such a coward.
I am very grateful, and it's a shame some people here are allegedly selfish. I'm just grateful.
That has 413,000 views. That's content.
Not bad. It's content. Do what you got to do.
413, you know?
Not humping any legs there.
Let's see what else. Another TikTok he did, 3.5 million views. Hey,
Not too shabby.
puts the company on his back, you know?
No, it's awesome. He does do that. But I'm not. Jesus.
I guess I'll make the comment about the Michigan, but at the same time, I did put on women's clothes for a lot of views on TikTok.
Yeah, you did.
More views than maybe anyone's ever got at this company on that app.
Oh,
26 million on one video.
You did?
I'm saying all seriousness. I don't think
No,
there's been a video
I,
ever that's
you got
had more
26
views.
million on one of those views?
Yeah, on an
when
Addison
you
Rae
were
one.
wiggle dicking.
On an Addison Rae one that I did, 26 million views.
That's an indictment on the country, first of all. But it was very creative on you. It was. I missed that series actually.
It was good.
I missed you doing the copying of all that.
They just died. No one gives a shit about them anymore, really.
The dancers.
Yeah, they just don't. They all fell off, kind of. Besides, like a select few.
All
That's
right.
why Addison Rae, she's not dancing anymore. She does movies.
So are the Packers okay?
Yes.
Well, I was right. I got a little greedy about minus 20.
You should have stopped
Yeah.
at like 17.
Yeah,
yeah.
even 14. You put 14, a couple more points. It's sharp.
It still would have been sharp. 20 was a bit much. I mean, they should have covered the
20 just doesn't
No, they
happen
had,
that
they
much
had
in
the
the
ball
NFL.
twice in
Yeah.
their territory.
had the
up
ball.
18.
Yeah, exactly. But at no point were you guys actually worried about the Lions covering. I really wasn't worried.
No.
Oh no, I was definitely.
No, at
wasn't.
one,
The
at one
last
point
drive
they drove.
made
They were
that.
on like the 30. I was
Yeah,
definitely
I
a
was
little
very
nervous.
worried
Yeah,
about the
I was
Lions
pretty
cover.
I
nervous
really
for a
wasn't.
second.
I really.
both in the first half and then in the fourth quarter when they had the ball, all they had to do was score. They would have lost by 11 points.
But they weren't doing anything. You saw with the 8 minutes left, Anthony Lynn's special, just having them huddle up and take their sweet old cherry time. Like, put a little pep in your step, boys. You're down by
Aaron
2
Rodgers
scores.
was throwing the ball with ease last night. It was
Yeah.
so easy.
That one throw to Adams was unbelievable.
Yeah, it was sick.
The one,
And he should have had more.
the one to
He overthrew
Tanya
a
was great
couple.
too.
Yeah.
He threw it on a line to Tanya.
He's
a good quarterback.
That was why I switched the pick. I sat there for an hour, like not even an hour outside, and I was like, "This is a fuck you, Aaron Rodgers game." They're not. It's classic NFL. Everyone overreacts. And I also saw too there was a lot of people on the lines like publicly, which I didn't like that either. That was really why I swapped.
Yeah. So NFL, we'll talk college football, early college football lines in a minute. We'll talk baseball in a minute.
Can I bring something up for Smitty?
Yeah. What will you bring up for Smitty?
By all means.
Look at this tweet.
Oh yeah, right here. So
Oh, no, I saw it. I quote tweeted
Bill
it
Simmons
already.
were not
Yeah.
report. See, I understand this report and understand all that, but we pretty much known this was happening the whole time. Right?
Yeah, I mean, but now it's official with Woj. I mean, the Woj Bob dropped.
I mean, why are you saying fuck him like y'all don't want Simmons back anyway? Do you?
Well, but it's the fact that he is doing it like this. He is now in JD Drew territory of you motherfucker. You don't want to be with us? Fuck you. We're going to send you to Siberia.
But I thought the Sixers in the Simmons thing. I thought that divorce was happened like 3
It pretty
months
much
ago.
was, and then there were reports that maybe things could be alleviated a little bit, but I mean now it's official. It's
Yeah,
official, which sucks because it's not only hurting him, but it hurts the Sixers.
Hurts the trade
and the trade
value.
value trying to get him. Now they're talking about like John Wall, which like
That doesn't move the needle at all.
it does more than like Malcolm Brogdon.
He at least can score.
Yeah.
John Wall moves will be
He can't really shoot that
He's
well. but he can score.
31. I mean, he's always hurt. I mean, I looked at his stats. I thought he was a little better than what my mind was.
Yeah.
He was averaging like 23 points a game at max during his career. Like usually
Simmons-
like
He's a point
19
guard,
to
too.
20
He's a
guards.
point guard.
He is, but I mean,
But he could actually shoot the ball.
I mean,
which would be nice.
little-
he
bit
will
of
shoot the ball. Can he? He's like 40. He's not that great of a 3-point shooter. It's just like
Anything's an upgrade from shooting from Ben.
yeah, it's just not a good situation.
Yeah, the
Sucks.
process has all led to this.
Yeah.
That's not.
Smartest thing that any
not
franchise
over.
ever done was call something the process.
It is the
Because
process.
you could just keep saying it until you win.
Correct. Yeah. For all we know, this could be part of the process.
Yeah, exactly.
We're gonna draft 2 stars. One of them will leave eventually, and then
Well, they drafted a lot more than 2.
Oh yeah, Markelle Fultz as well.
Markelle Fultz, Jaleel Okafor. I mean, there are plenty
Markelle
of.
Fultz is like good now.
You wouldn't say he's good. He's not number 1 overall pick good.
No,
but
no,
he's,
but he's way better than-
sustainable.
yeah.
He shoots the ball without pretending to be injured.
But
allegedly.
it's just tough when you could have had Tatum, right? Was that the Tatum draft?
That was the Tatum draft.
This is a
Jason
small
Tatum would be
small
nice.
little side road for you. It's 2 things Duke related. Number 1, J.J. Redick retired today.
Yes, you know.
He retired?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he just retired this morning.
This morning, yeah.
He retired. 16 years, that's 6 franchises. Coming out of that draft, and if you told me one of those players, Adam Morrison or J.J. Redick, was going to have a 16-year career, I would have thought it was Adam Morrison. Because J.J. Redick,
JJ is more sustainable over time.
yeah, especially
like he could
the way
survive more.
the league also went exactly the direction he needed it to go.
Yes.
The league went to ball movement and shooting threes, and that helped him a lot, and that made him a very, very, very key piece. Now, he probably always would have had a place in the league, but his place was much better in the league that he played in. Like, he plays in the 90s and the early 2000s.
He was
he
a
doesn't have
quality
career.
guy off the bench on every team.
Yeah, every
Yeah.
team.
Oh,
Yeah. He's an
He was
assassin.
great as a starter on the Sixers.
Yeah, on the
Yeah, he
Clippers,
was.
too. He was the starting 2. Those are, like, legit playoff teams.
And an all-time guy to have on your if you play NBA 2K like I do.
Oh, yeah.
You got to get him on your team at all costs.
Reason I'm a Duke fan.
And
Me too, Marty.
speaking of Duke, this recruiting role that they're on, Shire's getting
Shire's, but that's the thing. When people were like worried about Coach K leaving, it's like Shire got Zion, like he got Tatum, like he's the one that was doing it all, and Coach K would wrap it up. Like he knows what he's doing. The Kentucky and Duke are very back. Could tell you that.
I would believe it with Duke because I think their coaching is going to get better when Coach K leaves.
Well, Kentucky got the number 1 guy.
I don't believe it with Kentucky because they're still saddled with Coach K. They're still going to get to the second round. They're going to lose to like a Kansas State, even though they got way more talent. So that's. I don't think Kentucky's back. I think Duke probably is back.
I think Duke's very back. Then this is going to be a year. As you see that they play UNC the last game now. Obviously, that was happening. Like his last game.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Cameron.
this year-long dick sucking tour we got to do with Coach.
gonna be
That's so
awesome.
pathetic.
Oh, and you know they're going to flop miserably, too.
Oh,
They're not going to flop.
They're going to be so talented. No, they're going to be, like, good, but they're going to be not, like,
It's
they're
gonna
not
be-
winning the championship.
This is gonna stink.
This will be
30
one of the-
I
games,
just
a
see-
whole
I
year
just
of
see-
Coach K getting like
Be
roses
amazed.
and stuff.
Jerry's
I
a
see
Duke
Zion,
fan.
RJ,
Yeah.
Cam Reddish.
You're a
season
Duke
all
fan?
over
I
again.
mean, the disrespect towards Coach K is a little ridiculous.
Insane. He's a troop. You know that, right? He was
what?
he was a troop.
I
He
didn't
was in
know
the
that.
army.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so everyone should
He
respect.
said-
Was he in the Army? Or did he
Gigantic
just
Duke
coach
fan.
Army?
I
No,
never
he
knew
was
he
in
was,
it.
I never knew he was in
No,
the
he
Army.
went
there.
he went to West Point.
He went to West Point. Okay.
Yep. See, Jerry, people just disrespect Duke. It's tough being a fan of him.
I respect Coach K. He's one of the all-time greats. He was one of the all-time greats. He stopped being good about 5 or 6 years ago.
Well,
He just stopped being good about 5 or 6 years ago. Period.
usually when you coach Team USA, you're the best coach ever.
That's not true at all.
Usually.
Smitty could coach Team USA most years.
No, not the dream
yeah,
team.
yeah, he could. So, that's no insult to you, Smitty. I'm just saying anybody.
Yeah, you know who couldn't? You
Anybody?
fat fuck.
Yeah, that wasn't an insult. I'm saying anybody in here could coach Team USA.
Hey, you
Even
lose,
Jersey Jerry?
if you lose to Trista Crick 1v1, you're not allowed.
I was trying to help
say
her
you
launch
can
a
coach
show.
team.
I was trying to help her.
Well,
launch
there
a
you
show.
go, humping legs from the beginning. Proves
Hey,
Marty's point.
Marty beat her.
And that
I did beat her.
I was nice to her, and she it didn't work. So I just stopped being nice.
There was
to
what
her.
no
happens when you're
chance I was letting her beat me. I was like, it got a little too close. I'm like, fuck this.
2-0 teams in the NFL. The best 2-0 teams. There are 7 0-2 teams. There are 7 2-0 teams, and the other 18 are in the middle. 7 plus 7 is 14 plus 18 is 32, right? 32 teams?
Yes.
There are 7 2-0 teams. Who are the reals and who are the fakes? Here are the 7 2-0 teams in the National Football League. The Las Vegas Raiders,
Real.
the Denver Broncos,
Not real.
the San Francisco 49ers.
Not real.
No, they're real.
No, they're not.
So
Come on,
what's
what?
No, let me ask you a question
They're
for
getting
real.
beat up.
When we say when we say real, are we talking Super Bowl contender or are we saying like playoff team?
All right,
I think there's a big difference.
Let's define that. Are they a Super Bowl contender? Are they a playoff team? Are they gonna? Yeah, whatever.
Well, we didn't.
I think they're. Are they a Super Bowl contender? Yes. Let's do that.
Okay.
All right.
Start from the top again. Well,
Las Vegas Raiders.
No.
no.
Denver Broncos.
No.
No.
They have the pieces of one, but not the whole package.
No quarterback.
Who flashes for them? Really?
Nobody.
I mean, their defense is
Listen,
very above average. Bridgewater's going to get done.
I like Bridgewater. I've been saying I like Bridgewater.
The 49ers.
No.
No.
I think they are.
I think not with. Even though I know they went there already with him, I think not with Jimmy G.
They're
I just
two
think Trey
wins
Lance, the ceiling's way higher.
are against bad teams, and they didn't even beat the. They didn't play well.
I think with Trey Lance, they honestly
They're both on the
could
road too. Like
Lions and Eagles.
Look,
is
their
not,
secondary is getting beat up. Their running back situation. I mean, granted, give you a compliment, Brandon Walker in their backfield. He's going to run for 100 yards most days.
Thank you,
based on the
Smitty.
play calls.
You know who wouldn't run for 100 yards? You fat fuck.
Probably
Why is
not.
fat fuck the go-to insult on this show? Not even that fat. Jersey Jerry, would you call me fat?
No, not at all.
Thank you.
Thick.
I thought they said dick.
No, thick.
I think the Niners are real. The Los Angeles Rams,
Yes.
Yes. 100%.
across the board. The Arizona Cardinals.
Yes.
I think it's going to depend how they do against
like
the Rams.
I don't think so.
Their defense is good, man. It's an underrated defense. I know they didn't play well last week, but their defense is good.
That's what I need to see. I need to see more. I'm not ready to give him that label yet.
The Tampa Bay Bucks.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
And the Carolina Panthers.
No.
No.
But they'll be in games.
Yeah,
They'll
no,
have
I
them
think
coach
they're
every
they're a
single game.
500 team.
Them and the
probably.
Broncos are very they're going to end up in the same spot.
Broncos could end up being a sneaky team that you don't want to see in the playoffs. That's
I would agree with that.
kind of how I view them right now.
I would agree with that. Although I think
Tough division though.
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, it is a tough division.
We also sorry to get off that topic, but I never want to feel bad for him. But Rico's bet last night
Yeah.
was actually crazy.
Yeah, I was texting with him last night. That was devastating. That's
not
tough,
to
man.
have that and then just get sat for the rest of the game.
I mean, he
is
was 2
smart
yards
by the
away.
Packers.
He was like 5 yards, 10 yards away with like early third quarter.
Yeah, just give him the ball one more time.
And the
couldn't
fact
do
that
it.
he got 3 touchdowns and
He scored four.
Four
touchdowns.
and didn't break the rushing.
Well, it's because he ended up having like
Over.
50 receiving yards
Yeah.
too.
Oh, more like 100, right? I thought he had more than that.
Nah, he had like I think he had like 67 rushing and maybe like 48-ish receiving, something
Wow.
like that.
That's they're so hard to
Just think
defend
like
when
those.
they're
Think
playing
about
well, though.
the one he scored on. That was a little pitch forward. Like that could have easily just been a handoff they scored too.
It was sneaky. I mean, Aaron Rodgers over under passing yards was like 283 or something. He only had like 260, and he barely got there.
We have
like-
the ad. Jersey Jerry, you want to read an ad?
Sure.
Go ahead, read that ad.
The,
Read
whole, the whole thing?
well, not the parts in red.
Oh, God. Fellas, support the business means demanding excellence from your craft and wardrobe. Your Fritz need to be versatile.
Here, I'll take it back.
Sorry, Brenton.
It's okay.
It sounds like a fucking pasta. Versatility.
Sounds like a good Italian restaurant. Vesuvio's versatility.
I love the versatility with marinara. Fellas, the sport of business means demanding excellence from your craft and wardrobe. Your fits need to be versatile, blending timeless style and comfort so you look as good as you feel. For that, there's Cuts Clothing. They've taken out a classic men's fashion staple, the plain tee, and refined it. Why are they? Somebody's throwing a football outside? Yeah. That's that whistling football. They've refined it, combining premium quality with a minimalist aesthetic. Cut shirts, polos, hoodies, and crew sweatshirts are made for the man who works hard, plays hard, never settles for less, all in the sport of business. Built for performance in the boardroom, the bar, or the gym, Cuts Clothing keeps you sharp wherever the game takes you. In 2016, Cuts founder Steve Borelli set out to create clothes ready for every occasion the modern man faces. He started by reinventing the T-shirt. The end result, what GQ magazine calls the only shirt worth wearing. It's not just a lifestyle. It's not just clothing. It's office leisure apparel for the sport of business. Get 15% off your first order by going to cutsclothing.com/picks. That's cutsclothing.com/picks for 15% off the only shirt worth wearing. All right.
Seriously,
Okay.
is the best shirt.
No, it's good. It's a good shirt.
I wear it every night.
It's a great shirt. I just like the record to show that Marty is copying my style now. That's happening. And he's going to deny it, but let's not act like he's not wearing these shoes 4 days after I debuted these shoes in the office.
No, I walked in the studio. I said, "Oh, I literally thought those were Brandon shoes."
Marty
I thought-
Mush is copying my style.
Dead serious.
No, well, it's not yours.
Well, I mean, I had the Blazers before.
No, it's
both
not.
of
It's
you.
not.
Everyone in the world
it's
has
not the
Blazers.
Blazers. It's not the Blazers. The maroon Blazers.
Well,
No, for
maroon
sure.
blazer.
No,
In
no,
fairness,
he's
Those are
swagger.
maroon.
Nah, he's swagger jacked. You know that?
in
No doubt about
fairness,
it.
yeah, I'm fine with it. In fairness, I went to the store. They only had all black ones or these, and I wanted white ones, and I had to get them. So
All black
It's a
with
nice
a
shoe,
with a white
Marty.
check.
thank you, Jerry.
Oh,
Probably not as comfortable as mine, but they look nice.
Yours are very comfortable.
Brandon Walker,
agreed.
fashionista. What gym teacher did you swipe those Texas Tech shorts from?
oh, this is a Doug's thing.
Oh, okay.
When the Doug's thing was going on and every school was sending Dan a lot of clothes, I just swiped. I was able to swipe some Texas Tech shorts, and these are the best shorts.
Yeah,
in
I
the
got a
world.
really nice Tennessee hat from that.
These shorts are
oh,
so.
oh,
God.
God.
Oh wow,
Jesus,
Saw
man.
a little lump in there.
Fuck. Nobody's leg would look good from that
Go make
close.
sure you're not. There's no blockage in there.
Just, fuck.
No, college athletic apparel like that is very nice.
It really is. I mean, I try to wear these shorts as often as I can. Somebody said, "Would Nick Saban win a national title at Arizona?"
No.
I've heard these questions. You get these questions a lot. Last week in the office, would Nick Saban win a national title at UMass? No. At Arizona, probably.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I think maybe. All he has to do is have a Power 5 place where he can play and just get recruits. Could he get recruits to Arizona? Yeah.
Yep.
You think a college team will ever play an NFL team?
No.
Nope.
Why would they?
They
Yeah.
do in baseball.
As exhibitions.
exhibition.
Nobody
Play an
gets,
exhibition.
yeah, but nobody can really get hurt in baseball the way they can. The physical difference in.
It used to happen, like in the 40s. Jackie Robinson played for his college.
Oh, yeah, I
against,
watched
like,
UCLA.
UCLA.
That was a good game.
What was the score?
17-3.
Oh yeah. Well, that wasn't that good of a game. They only scored 3 points.
I know. I don't know. I think it'd be nice one time.
It would be leading them to torture. It would be leading them to suicide.
Just be a good game.
It would be fun to see
also
the worst professional team play the best.
The Jaguars would annihilate Alabama.
1,000%. I'm talking
but there's always a chance.
because I
No,
said I
no
don't like
chance.
I hate when people do hypotheticals of Saban going to Arizona because it's just never gonna happen.
No,
And
it's
then I
not.
was like, and people always do like when the Browns are really bad if they played Alabama. People are like, oh, Alabama would be the Browns. Well, they wouldn't, but that would be fun because like I know Boston College always plays the Red Sox, and that's a good time.
Smitty, just an update in the chat, boys. We have Smitty version 2.0. Now we have. You all right?
Sorry, yeah, my head's spinning right now.
You okay?
Yeah.
Do you need to step out? You need
No.
a drink? Can
No,
I get
I'm
you a
good.
drink?
I'm good. I'm good.
And rub your shoulders?
Sorry. No, I'm good.
Got a little tick.
Yeah.
You been working on that?
Yeah.
I like a good tick.
How long you been hitting the heavy bag?
I mean, I always messed around. I got it in the backyard. You know what I mean? Maybe not every day. Maybe I don't know.
I have one too. I
have.
haven't hit it in 2 years.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't.
My heavy
say-
bag or my wife.
Wow.
Hey, yo. Versatility.
Versatility. Early college football lines, boys. So
Wait a
there-
second. What were you saying in the chat?
there's a Smitty version 2.0. Now there's a Smitty version 3.0.
Oh, okay.
We have-
Keep them coming.
We have two.
Most common name in America.
we
Or
have-
it was at one point.
Smith is not
Yes.
Smitty.
Yes.
Yeah. I bet it still is.
It'd be up there.
Now, early college football lines. I have some lines that kind of stick out to me that I like a lot this week, and I'm just going to say them. And however you guys want to react to them is how you react to them. I don't care. Smitty, against all odds, you still have the best college football record here.
I don't think it's
closing
against
in
all
on 'em.
odds.
It's
but-
against all odds.
Okay.
To my
I'm
knowledge,
closing in.
Can we get those?
Yeah, you are closing
Is
in.
there a chance we could get those college ones up? Because isn't like everyone really good?
no, we're not terrible. Yeah, get those college ones up.
I think Rico's is bad.
I want it on the record in every single sport category right now. I'm in the green. It's a fact.
It's on record.
Well, you have a chance. Now we have a race.
Yeah, we do have.
Oh yeah, we got a race.
I think you're.
If I didn't-
if I can stay positive, this would be my 5th positive month in a row. That's unheard of.
If I didn't cut my own balls
Unheard
off
of.
on Sunday with the NFL, I would.
well, it's
dominate.
a grind. It's a
It's
grind.
tough though, Big Ev. You never won.
I have.
It's time. It's time for
won
you to
one.
win. It's time for you to win.
I
You
won
won 2
one.
months ago.
Oh, all right.
It's time for you to win the money.
I've came in second like 4 times. It's brutal.
Oh yeah. So he was.
Oh, that was a bad month. Too.
remember.
4 units.
Remember
Well,
when
it's
we
because I was up. I had a bad set the 2 days before I went down like
look at
3
that
and 3.
29 and 27. I would say he's probably.
What the fuck? I thought I was doing way better than that. It's actually really good for me.
Yeah, 26 and 13. I don't know what I'm doing.
But that's overall pretty good for college football.
was amazing.
So far.
Yeah, I mean,
so
no
far.
one's getting killed.
That's
Nobody's
amazing.
getting killed. Rico's, we know he'll be at the bottom. Megan will be at the bottom. But the rest of us should be good. Now, I don't know how Smitty's doing as well as he is. I don't know that he's ever actually watched a college football game.
I don't know. I think you're looking at the only Division III NCAA athlete football here, correct?
Not me. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe I know a few things to look at.
Well, there is another Division III athlete.
Okay. NCAA football player here, sitting at this table.
Who was Division III? Who else?
Him.
Oh, really, Marty?
Baseball.
Oh, nice. Good.
If
for
y'all are
you.
going to be
Thanks,
friends, y'all
Jerry.
got to know these things.
Yeah,
I
Marty.
don't want to tell them everything yet.
Maybe we'll go get lunch after this and talk about it.
I thought me and you were getting lunch.
We'll get lunch together, all three. Everybody gets
I'm
lunch.
not. I'm not going if Marty's going.
Why?
Me and him don't get along outside of the show.
He's a coworker.
No.
We actually get along a lot better now.
That we,
Nice.
yeah. We might be going to Mississippi soon, huh? Did you talk to him?
That was a good text. That was a good texting we had.
Yeah, I had fun texting with you. All right, here are my lines. All right, these are just my early leans. These are not picks, but I want to see where you guys fall on these picks, on these lines. These are where I spot, oh, that looks pretty good. I love Wake Forest +4 at Virginia Friday night.
Seems like a trap to me. I'm with you. My knee jerk was that seems too easy.
I thought it was 3.5. Went down a little bit.
Maybe it did. I wrote these down at like 9 o'clock this morning. So Wake Forest +4 against Virginia. I love Wisconsin to thoroughly dominate Notre Dame. I love them. They're -5.5 right now. I like them to just physically beat them up and spit them out. What do you guys think about that?
I'm confused.
Okay, say
Because
that.
I've
that
been
makes
the
sense.
Notre Dame truther. I've been like, all right. I don't think they're very good, but I don't think they're getting enough credit.
I don't
but
know that they should be
Wisconsin-
getting much credit.
Well, they said they weren't
They
going to
covered against Purdue. did they
Purdue.
not?
Like that's a good win.
That's the first time they're 1-2 against the spread now.
Yeah.
So they covered against Purdue, yes, but how much credit are you going to give a team that beat Toledo by 3, that beat Florida State by 3, and that did cover against Purdue? Credit to them.
Question: if Notre Dame wins every game, but wins every game by 1, no matter who they play, are they in the playoff?
Yes,
yeah,
they're Notre Dame, yeah.
for sure. I'm
Plus their schedule's pretty tough.
just the Wisconsin offense, man. It's just that scares me.
We'll get to the 6-iron kid in a minute. Shut the fuck up, chat boys. We'll get to him.
I was gonna bring that up.
We're getting to him.
Is he on the line?
He's on the line. Do y'all want to get to him?
I'm on pins. I want
Okay,
the pick.
I'll take him right now. We'll
want
get
a
back to the
winner.
college football lines. Fair enough. So Friday he called in and he gave us Louisville money line on the day of the anniversary that he hit a hole-in-one on a 163-yard par 3. Yesterday he called in and he set us up by saying Robbie Ray, Robbie Ray, Robbie Ray. Then he turned, said fade Robbie Ray, Ray's money line. And today the 6-iron kid has once again called in, trying to take his streak to 3 games. Hello, 6-iron kid.
Going on, guys? Not feeling too hot today.
Oh,
COVID?
It's been brutal.
What's
The last 12 hours, strep throat, can't see,
You got
can't
COVID.
breathe. No, tested negative for COVID.
I'm 6-iron kid. This isn't the energy we really need out of you.
But then I came across a game. The game that just made me spark up. Starting to get a little energy.
Talk to us.
I'm going to let you guys know there's 2 things in this world that I hate. I hate eggs, and I hate Alec Mills. Twins money line. It's going to be a grit fest. Grind it out. 6-iron kid. Lock of the day.
Okay, so it
The
is
Twins.
money line.
What a shitty game we got to watch now.
It was
Twins Cubs.
Twins
Tell
on
you
the
what,
road.
Alec Mills put the Phillies in a body bag last week, but he also throws like 8 miles an hour straight.
Let's
right down the
also,
throat.
and I'm gonna give because there's no shit. I am not saying anything wrong with 6-iron kid because one, he's been giving out tough winners too. Like it's not even like it's just like minus 240s. This is I think it's a wild pick again, and I love it. Griffin Jacks is one of the worst pitchers in baseball. I think I'm gonna bet on him now.
So, Jersey Jerry, you think he might have COVID?
I would assume so, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people who test negative and got it, and people who get the vaccine, and then they get it too.
The what?
The vaccine, the shot.
Vaccine machine. It doesn't matter. Twins money line.
Twins money
Good
line.
night.
There's your 6-iron
Add
kid
it to my
pick of the
card.
day.
It's mine
Lock
too.
it in.
I mean,
Max play.
I'm not losing. I won it yesterday. Do it again.
I'm rolling in money from the 6 Iron Kid. Me and 6 Iron Kid have been DMing.
As usual, the rule applies. The second he loses, he can't call in anymore.
No, listen.
Let
him go.
He as long as he wins.
If you've been tailing him, if you just 1 unit plays, you're already up plus over 3 units.
He's not allowed to call in until another year, right? Like
correct, till the next anniversary.
Yeah, I love
When
that.
the bet hit yesterday, he just DM'd me. He just goes 163 yards, 1 club, magic.
We should at least give him, I think, 8 wins in a row. If it's 8 wins in a row, he gets to call in.
Okay, all right. So
You gotta give him some type of
let's give
prize.
him a week. So if he goes from Friday to Friday with a winner every day, he just has free
That's
reign to
fair.
call, and he gets a spot. He gets to talk on every show.
That's fair.
Okay, but that's
until he's 500 again.
That's it. He has to get to 7. He has to go for a full week, and that's almost. Remember when you try to do 1 pick a day?
Yeah, it's not easy.
It's not easy at all. So 6 Iron Kid, you can go. If you can go all week, you have a spot on the show. You get a permanent spot on the show. Isn't that nice, Jersey Jerry?
It's really nice.
It's beautiful. Vaccine?
Yeah, the shot.
Have you got are you vaccinated?
No. Not at all.
All right. So how are we going to go to lunch?
Why? What do you mean?
You got to have the vaccine to go to lunch in New York.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah.
I walked in a sticky finger joint the other day and sat down with Novacine.
I haven't made my mind up about you yet. Have you?
I think it's gonna take you a couple months, but I think you'll come around and we become friends.
Have you made your mind up about me?
Yeah, listen, I like everybody here, no matter what. I'm a nice guy. Everybody's a nice guy. They treat me with respect.
That's all. Okay.
I like you.
Well, I'm going to treat you with respect.
Thank you, Brandon.
Texas.
All right.
Texas.
Okay, Texas. I have it written down. Texas Tech, sneaky 3-0 team, plus 7.5 against Texas. You like Texas?
Yep.
I love Texas Tech.
You like Texas every week, though.
I like Texas Tech too.
Why do you guys like Texas Tech?
I just think Texas is not
I think
actually
they're soft.
good.
I think they're a soft
And
team.
I think Texas Tech is a good football team. I think they got a good offense.
I don't know. It's too many points against a 3. It's just home. They love giving points at
I
home
just think
to
this is one of
fucking
those
Texas.
games that no matter what the spread is, it's going to be a back and forth type game. It's going to be a closer game. So if you're going to give me 9 points, I'll take them. That's how I see
Over.
it. Over too. I don't hate the over as well.
Let's see. I love Missouri on the road, minus 2.5 against Boston College.
See,
Boston College without its quarterback.
But if they don't have a quarterback, why is it only 2.5?
It's still at Boston College. Missouri's not great, but they're okay.
It just seems that's the one that seems like a trap to me. Like Mizzou just seems too easy. That one in Virginia, I think both seem too easy. Or Wake Forest seems too easy.
Mississippi State money line to beat LSU.
They win outright. They win handily.
Hammer it.
They win wire to wire.
They're just a better football team than LSU.
I agree.
And it came out as LSU -4. It's now minus 2.5.
Leach is a dog. This is after them getting fucked last week, this is playing with their hair on fire kind of game. I wouldn't be shocked they run them out by like 2 touchdowns.
Texas A&M minus 5.5 against Arkansas. Arkansas has their big win already. They're not really very good. A&M is. People don't have a high opinion of them because that quarterback got hurt. Last week, their backup quarterback played a lot better. I think Arkansas's got some offensive line issues this week. I think A&M's going to physically beat them the hell up.
See, that was one of you think
it's a neutral site. It's in Dallas.
You think the Arkansas, they already caught lightning in a bottle? You think it's over?
I think beating Texas at home is a lot easier than beating. It's a different physical animal. You can bully Texas. They can't bully Texas A&M. In
That's
fact,
fair.
They'll get bullied.
That's fair.
So what are you doing?
Just getting ready for the next game.
Have you looked at the list?
No, I didn't.
It is on the list. It is on the
Doing
list.
it? I'm doing it with you.
Yep.
It is on
I'm
the
doing it
list.
with you,
All
right.
TJ. Let's go,
Come on,
baby.
TJ.
Come on,
Yeah.
TJ.
So Rutgers catching 18.5 points on the road at Michigan. I know Michigan's beaten 3 bad teams. Rutgers may or may not be a bad team. Rutgers 3-0 too, but Michigan's getting a lot of credit for housing teams that aren't good.
So much credit.
I think this is one of those. I think Rutgers is a legitimate, decent team. If they go blow out Rutgers by 30, I'll be like, all right, Michigan might be pretty good.
This is also, I'm not sure if it's TJ in my head or I actually really like the plus 19. I'm not sure which
it's
one
TJ
yet.
in your head and Shiano in your bed. It's not only the fucking
T-shirt.
yeah.
TJ in your head, Shiano in your bed.
It's not only Rutgers probably keeps it within 2 touchdowns. Maybe Michigan pulls out in the end, but I like Rutgers first half because I just think they come out playing.
Yeah.
I don't
not
hate
bad.
that.
I
Especially
think,
they're catching like 10 at half.
I think
Yeah.
I don't think Rutgers is a great team. I think they're decently good. I think they're right where Rutgers needs to be under Greg Schiano.
I think they play hard.
Yeah. And Michigan, we just don't know. We just don't know, and they're getting so much. I just can't believe how much credit they're getting. Like Michigan State, I understand because they went on the road and beat a Big Ten team in Northwestern, and they went on the road and beat Miami. Michigan beat Western Michigan. Who they beat this past
Washington and Northern Illinois.
Yeah.
TJ, is this true? They're saying Rutgers 2 cornerbacks got arrested today for a paintball incident.
Oh,
Is that
yep.
true?
They don't need to miss a game for that. A paintball incident?
I don't know.
They probably will.
Nah, we got to play them for that.
Hate that.
It's a freshman and a non-starter.
Oh, I thought you said two starting cornerbacks.
That's what the chat said.
I think it was one corner and maybe a linebacker or something.
You hanging out on the chat?
Of course.
Smitty
I
version
did see
1.0
that.
is on the chat.
Smitty 1.0.
We have 3 Smitties in the
right
chat
here.
right now.
I like to keep in tune with the people.
And let's see more. Clemson -10 against NC State.
I like NC State. That's
I love NC State.
almost too much. That's kind of how I'm feeling.
NC State's played 3 games. They've been outstanding in 2 of them and got embarrassed on the road against an SEC team in the 3rd one. But at home, and Clemson can't find their own.
Yeah, Clemson just doesn't look like they have it yet.
They don't inspire fear
It's
into
just
you.
I think it's even though Clemson hasn't looked great, I still think you're getting the other team's best shot.
Yeah.
Especially like they're coming to town. And I think NC State is a solid football team.
Clemson has probably the least momentum they've had in the last decade.
For sure.
And I don't know where it's going to come from because their offensive line issues aren't going to go away.
Is this a little peek at an upset special?
If I were picking an upset this week,
Like-
I would have to start in Raleigh. I would
I
have
mean,
to
if
think
so,
about
Clemson's done, right?
Oh,
yeah,
if
yeah,
they lose,
done,
they
done,
lose another
done.
one, it's over, yeah.
done. And especially for this season. Now, would they be? I don't know if they'd be done as a program, but they would be done for the season.
I mean,
That's
they
2
still
losses.
they still could win the ACC.
Louisville -2.5 against Florida State is my favorite pick of the week. I love Florida State.
That away, Brandon Walker. That away.
I love Florida State. Louisville coming off. I mean, this is a coach we thought was going to get fired a week ago.
Yep.
Then he beats UCF at home, which, you know what, that could have gone either way, and it's UCF. Florida State is desperate. Florida State is embarrassed. Florida State is at home. I love Florida State to win this football game.
That's exactly what I was telling Big Ed before the show.
I said
Florida
I
State
thought
money
for
line
me it
right
was
now.
a stay away.
I don't think this might be my favorite bet on the board.
It's just
this week.
hard for me to get behind. They're just so dreadful.
They're so dreadful, but I think they come out like they came out against Notre Dame, or at least
And
how
I think
they ended up
I think
against
Louisville
Notre Dame.
is not as bad as we thought they were.
No, I think they are.
I think they're bad.
I think they are.
I don't think they're- I
I
don't
think
think they're-
UCF
I
gave
mean-
them that fucking game.
I think it's 2 bad teams, but it's a bad that I want to take the bad team that is A, at home, and B, needs it real bad.
Yeah.
If they don't,
No,
get
I hear
it,
you. I don't hate it. I think personally, we'll see. I mean, I'm saying this on Tuesday. Things can change a lot by Friday, Saturday, but
I love Stanford.
that was when I pointed out too.
I love Stanford
Me
catching
too.
5.5
Me
against
too,
UCLA.
Brandon. Me too,
I think
Brandon.
UCLA might prove to be the phony of the season, or at least the early part of the season. They beat LSU and everybody crowned them.
No, I might
Fresno
say
State might be that good.
No, I think
Fresno
I think
State
it's-
is good.
Fresno is good.
saying.
I think Stanford. That's when I think they generally are better than we thought they were.
They embarrassed themselves in week 1 against
Yes.
Kansas State, and then they went on the road and they just destroyed USC. Then they beat Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt's nothing, but they still
covered them,
handled
too.
themselves
On
pretty-
the road, they
Yeah.
went and handled business.
Yeah, they handled the business, and now you got UCLA, and this is another instance of maybe a soft program or soft team, like a finesse team against a physical team.
Yep.
And Stanford's been physical the whole time under David Shaw. So I love Stanford catching 5.5 at home against
It
UCLA.
wouldn't surprise me if Shaw just like hates Chip Kelly
I could
as
see
a
that.
person.
Well,
Yeah.
this is a game where I feel like I agree with Brandon, just kind of like the matchups and just the way the teams are built, where I could see UCLA struggling to run the ball, and I think if they do, they're in big trouble.
The slate kind of sucks.
Oh, I think this, as far as gambling, I like this
Gambling's
one a
fun,
lot.
but like
I like
there's
the
no-
gambling slate last week more than this week.
So, my chat boys, Mike Schmidt, Jersey Jerry is an outdoor cat that got brought inside and he has no idea what to do.
Me, I don't really watch college football.
He doesn't have his shots yet.
No, I'm fine with that. but That's true. You comfortable? You good?
Yeah, I just I'm learning as I go about college. NFL, yeah, I'll talk about NFL.
We'll talk
all
about
day.
NFL tomorrow, or I guess if we have time. You got any lines you like earlier this week?
Nah.
What about Thursday night? Houston's already announced Tyrod Taylor's out, so they have like no shot. Line 7.5 right now at home against the Panthers.
Panthers. Panthers.
I know. I mean, I'd hammer the Panthers. 20
Over primetime 6-0 overs.
Yeah,
right.
but I mean, the Texans might not score with the backup quarterback.
I got two more, and then
Scored 21 against the. I mean, Mills was in for a decent part of that game.
Kansas State.
Tyrod Taylor was in most of those points.
Kansas State being given 6.5 points against Oklahoma State. Kansas State,
Yeah, your Nevada pick really shit the bed last.
Kansas State has a great defense. Kansas State
We
has
already gave him
a
shit yesterday
Yeah,
for it.
okay.
I'm like,
Kansas
come
State
on,
has a-
all right, I gave out a loser. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but you were too
happens.
but you were too confident in
Yeah.
that one.
Well, no,
You
it was
called
when
me
I
off-show,
had
too.
said
You
it.
got in my head.
No, I
Off
had
show,
said
he
it.
was like,
pick,
Nevada.
No, I had said it by. I think that was just me just really riding the Carson Strong train and him making me look good early. That I was backing him so much all off season. But
My apologies. You
I
do
said
not
it
deserve
yesterday.
that now. It just
I said it yesterday. I said I think if the show was Thursday, I ended up being more confident BYU. I put more of my own money on BYU, but it is what it is. It happened. I lost.
And lastly, Western Kentucky money line to beat the Indiana Hoosiers.
yes, Brandon.
Western Kentucky is catching 9 points at home. Western Kentucky has a very good quarterback. They can score points. Indiana is not good. They're not good, and they got to be devastated right now because they got embarrassed to open the season. They come back. They have Cincinnati right where they want them. They let them off the hook, and I think Western Kentucky beats them. And a Big Ten team going to Western Kentucky, that's a dangerous
big
spot.
time letdown.
Huge letdown.
I'm working on something in my head.
What do you got?
7.5 to 9 point underdogs on money line plays
That's the number you're going to settle on?
at home.
Okay. Interesting. I wonder how many of those you can get. How many of those can you accumulate?
That's just your system right now.
I had one for basketball at home.
Yeah, it was
when
3 to
it's
5
3
point.
to 5. I think this is going to be 7.5 to 9.
Okay.
I gotta get the stats though.
So the chat boys keep saying West Virginia plus 16.5 against Oklahoma. No.
They also
I hate that.
they
Yeah.
historically they're bad on the road.
I love
When did
Southern.
West Virginia is much better at home.
When did Oklahoma last year start to really turn it on?
About week 5 or
yeah,
6.
mid-season?
I
Yeah.
love Southern Miss
I think
plus
ri-
44.5 against Alabama. Love them.
It's not terrible because Alabama beat Mercer, 48-14.
They don't
Honestly,
play.
no, I would never bet it, but myself. But
It does-
Ohio State's laying 50
Really?
to Akron. I mean, Akron is
It
horrendous,
should be
but
60.
I am
Akron's bad.
we can't stop
Won
anybody.
last week.
I am starting to turn on Ohio State. People are burying them too fast, too much. They listen. I think you can bury Clemson a little bit. They've looked worse than Ohio State. I think you can bury Oklahoma a little bit because they haven't gotten there yet. But Ohio State, they still won that game by 21 points. They lost to Oregon, yes, but I don't see who in the Big Ten is staying on the field with them.
For me, it's just the defense really scares me. I think the
It
offense
should scare you.
The offense will get shit figured out. I think whether it's Stroud starts figuring some shit out or McCord ends up coming in, he seems pretty committed to Stroud right now.
Where do they play Penn State?
At home, I believe,
Yeah.
at Ohio's in Columbus.
Maybe you gotta watch out for Rutgers and Rutgers.
Well, I think their toughest, they go to Indiana.
Yeah,
They do not have a tough road schedule, Ohio State. They go to Michigan.
But Penn State will be a tough game. That's what Michigan. I mean, it looks like probably going to end up being a tough game.
I say Penn State, yes. We need to hold the phone on Michigan. That's my opinion about them.
For
gotta
sure,
get
you
to
need to
picks.
see him play somebody decent.
We got to get to picks. Smitty, you can start us off. Pick time. Smitty is leading for the month. Big Ev is right behind him. It's gotten close. I think it's 12 units to 11 units last night. They were both 5-1. Wow, good for you boys.
Yeah.
And there you go. 12 units up for Smitty, 11 units up for Double Vodka Don, and it's a two-man race right now. I guess there's enough football action on the weekends that it could tighten up. Me and Mincy and maybe Marty could.
It's gonna
make
be a
this
barn
race.
burner.
It
So
could-
this is
we
the
could
last.
definitely turn it
So
around
this is
now.
the last football weekend. Month ends next Thursday.
Okay. All right. So
it's gonna be interesting.
But football weekends can do drastic turns.
Oh, big
As
time.
we saw
I mean,
last week.
You were up.
I mean,
you
all
were
it
up
takes
to
is
25
a
units. and now
minus.
you're-
All it takes is a -5 and a +5, and all of a sudden you're right back in it.
Smitty hit it.
Strikeout props going hot again today. Brandon Woodruff over. I can't even pronounce his name for the Rockies. He's going
Senzatella?
to get drilled by
not
the
that hard.
Dodgers. So hammered the Dodgers.
Very easy name to pronounce.
Stroman up in Boston. I think he has a rough game. Royals, Indians over 9, and then the Phillies parlay. It's a bullpen game for the Orioles and Phillies, so it's still waiting on the lines, but we'll have something there.
All right, Jersey Jerry. I figure you probably didn't bring picks.
No, no
Because you
picks.
didn't know you were going to be on the show until 2 minutes before.
Yeah, I didn't bring any.
Thank you for being here, by the way.
You got it, Brendan.
And then Big F.
All right, at 1 o'clock, so it's starting soon. Get them in now. I got the Tigers money line +140, and I got the Tigers +1.5. Keuchel stinks. They lose every time he pitches.
They do.
Fade him. Tigers money line at home and the +1.5 double up on them. I got the Rays money line. Going with the Cardinals money line again. You give me +190 with this team, I will take it every time. I don't care who's on the mound for the Brewers, and add the Twins 6-iron kid to my card, please. TJ, I love you.
All right, I have a very similar card to Big Ev. I also like the Tigers money line. I like the Rays money line. And I got Cardinals Brewers under 7.5. I just Brandon Woodruff went to Mississippi State. I love him, and he's fantastic. So under 7.5 there. Those are my 3 picks. And Marty Mush.
I'm going Yankees -1.5. Pulled out a tough one last night against a tough team. I'm going with the White Sox because everyone just, I don't know, it seems like they're on the Tigers. Nationals money line. I mean, they're playing the Marlins. I'll take a flyer on that. Mets. Stroman's gonna shut up the Red Sox and the Rays, and I'm adding the Twins to the 6-iron kid.
Okay. Do we have Mintz or Rico? That's Rico's picks.
Holy
Red Sox.
shit! He's 49 and 72.
Yeah, no, that's
Come
that's
on.
pretty
He
bad.
sucks.
That's
He
pretty
is
bad.
so bad at gambling.
Yeah, it's really, really bad. That makes it look so,
Hey, Marty.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's a shocking number.
that makes it look
there.
so
You
much
don't need to
worse.
bury
'Cause
him.
if he was 50 and 69, it looked, but the
I
fact
mean,
that
49,
69, I
72.
wouldn't have been shocked.
Yeah.
49, 72.
yeah, that's
Holy
rough.
shit! When you see a 4 and a 7 in front of you, never go.
I almost want to think that might be inaccurate. It almost is like shot. Like I didn't think it was that
Have
bad.
you met Rico? It's pretty
He had
accurate.
a really bad. He had lost 15 units on that Saturday.
Oh, he did, yeah.
Jersey Jerry, why'd you wear your hood up the whole time?
The ears. Sanitation.
I'm sorry I asked.
Facts.
All right.
Versatility.
Thank you, boys. The Yak is up next.